Hey guys, so today I was being called to make a video on the subject of love and relationships. So this is especially for you who are manifesting your love life, who want to find your soulmate or your twin flame. You want to find that deep, lasting connection with that special person, and you're wondering about how you will find that person, and you're wondering about different things that are connected to the subject of love and relationship. Um, and especially this is for you who want that forever lasting relationship, that you're tired of being in these short-term relationships. You're tired of feeling like you're being used by people. You're tired of, looking around. You're tired of being single. You're tired of toxic relationships, and you're just looking here for your way out, and to really feel that love, to really have that love with that person. So I'm going to be talking about generally about things that I have found that are true, and also that are coming from my higher self, of course, as usual. And I'm going to be giving you some coaching here and some guidance and tips on how to manifest this relationship. So what I see most in the world, especially with us sensitive people who feel a lot, who want to love a lot, what I see generally is that people can be so lonely in relationships, and they just want to find that special one person. And I was always like that as well. And I still am, of course. But I just want you to know that if you're having this feeling that you're feeling lonely and you're feeling lost and you're feeling maybe even desperate about this subject, you're not alone, and that is completely normal to have these kind of feelings, because you have to go through your feelings, and usually you have to go through them alone. Usually there might not be anybody who is there for you, understanding your beliefs and your feelings. Of course, that is what us coaches are for, but anyhow, we don't have that kind of person in our lives. Of course, if you have that, I'm happy for you, but I've seen that many of you, many people in the world don't have that. And that is one problem, because when you don't have that understanding from anyone that you seek, but you feel like you understand others because you're an empath or a highly sensitive person, and it's easy for you to feel what the other person is feeling. But that just makes a difference, that it's harder to find that dream partner that you want. But please also know that that person is out there, and that they are real, and you're not imagining anything when you're dreaming about them and when you're thinking about them, and you're feeling your wish of that authentic love is real, and it is validated. And please know that you're always enough, because this is just what I see with people. People just don't feel like they are enough. They don't feel like they're worthy of love. They don't feel like they will ever find love, and they can be so desperate and so afraid and so stuck in those feelings. So that is why I just want to tell you this firsthand here on this video. And I want you to really comprehend this fact, that you're always enough, and you're always worthy of love. You're always worthy of that lasting love. And once you can have that mindset building, that person will start to come to your life. It is really that simple, that you just need to decide that, okay, I will manifest this person. I will call this person to my life. I will attract this person now. You just have to make that decision, that intention, set it out to the universe. Really, and just feel that, how good it would feel once you have that person in your life. Just feel it in your heart. Just feel it. And that way you are manifesting that person. Maybe even sooner than you have imagined. But okay, if you are in a relationship right now and you are wondering about if that is working out or not, if you feel like you're seeing warning signs and you're wondering, should I leave or not? Well, that is a big question. And I have watched the work of other coaches, dating coaches, love life coaches, and they can have different perspectives to this subject. And here is mine. So what I'm saying to you as an advice, if you're wondering, should you leave or not, I would say just listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. Are you ready to leave that person or not? If it is a new person and you're having difficulties already in the beginning, it can feel so tough, it can feel so difficult. But you should see if you're able to talk things out or not, because in relationships we need to be able to talk things out in a calm way without yelling or without arguing constantly. We need to be able to be honest and just speak in this calm way so that the other person is listening what we have to say. And I just see so many problems usually with people when they don't know how to listen to each other, and therefore they don't know how to communicate with each other because they are not really listening. They don't necessarily even really know that other person. You might be in a relationship and you wake up one day and you realize that you don't even know that person. You think you know them, but you don't really know them. So there comes that question and that time for you to really reflect on that relationship. If you feel like leaving, you have to ask yourself, can I speak with this person? Do I feel like they respect me? Are they honest with me? How are they treating me generally? You have to take a look inwards again, because you are the only one who knows that answer. And relationships are different. So they are unique, just like everyone else. Just like people, us people, we are unique. So every relationship has their own style. So you should not compare you guys to others or yourself to others, because you're you and you are supposed to be you. But I'm also saying that life is short and you might want to be alone instead of somebody who is draining you out. But only you know that, only you know the answer if the person is draining you or not. So take a look at what they are bringing to your life, and if they are bringing good things, maybe even make a list of the positive and the negative things. Maybe you will see that there are more of the positive things, and then you will see that, okay, I want to give it a shot, even though I was just feeling that I just want to leave. But in life, it is not always easy, especially for our sensitive people. when we need to make decisions, and if we need to make big decisions, if we need to make long-lasting decisions in our lives. Because us sensitive people, we get drained out so easily anyway. So just add some more pressure to that. But you just need to really take a look inward, because only you know what you want. Only you know what you're capable of. Only you know really about your skills and about your feelings and about your life. You know the truth. You know everything. So take a look at those things and think for a moment if you want to leave that person or not. But what I also want to tell you today is that you should not ask for advice from other people too much, because that can also be a problem. If you're going to ask, should I leave this person or not? You're asking from strangers, you're asking from psychics, you're asking from friends or other people. Like I said, only you know the whole real situation. So they don't necessarily know anything. So it is not, in that way, it is not a good idea to just be asking from others, like, should I do this? Should I do that? So that is why I recommend meditation, of course, because when you meditate, you are connected to your intuition, to your higher self, to angels, to the guidance around you, to your own soul, and they will always tell you the right answers. They will never lead you astray. Your soul is always honest with you and always loving and always right. So just try to really have that, build that connection within yourself. What I also wanted to talk about, of course, is the communication and understanding between people and in relationships, because what I've seen in the world is that many relationships end up divorcing, marriages end up in divorce because people don't listen. People don't really listen to each other. They don't really listen to their own needs or the needs of the other person. They don't really even know the person necessarily, like I said. And that creates a problem that will self-destruct. So what I want you to see, if you haven't thought about this yet, is that you want to build that long-lasting, amazing, loving relationship. You want to build that from honesty and communication, and from those genuine feelings that you are able to experience, especially as a sensitive person. And you want to be expressing yourself just the way you are, you know, just let go and just be yourself. Just express your feelings to that person, to your partner. Like, for example, today, if you're married right now and you're wondering, should I get a divorce? Try to take a look inward and also try to take a look at that person as a whole. Try to talk to them, try to listen to them, try to ask questions from them, because there might be something that you don't even know, and you might want to try to get closer to them one more time before you really act on this thing called divorce, because it is also a big decision. So these are just my thoughts today, the guidance coming through me to you guys today because I'm a firm believer in love forever. And if it was up to me, there would be no divorce rates or no fighting, no arguing or anything negative. There would be just love in the world. And that is also what I'm doing as a coach, that I also want to improve your love life. So please try to take a look at yourself honestly and the other person honestly, and to see that nobody is perfect and nobody's supposed to be perfect, and that you are enough and that they are enough just as they are. Our ego is always trying to make things harder, and I've seen it so many times. But we should just let ourselves love ourselves, love our partner. And we should also choose our partner carefully so that we would not run into anything too quickly. But of course, if you feel like you have this connection with that person and you want to build something, of course, that is not wrong. That is definitely not wrong in any way, but just what I want you to do is just to be a little careful before you jump into anything. So take a look at that person honestly and yourself, and maybe even make a list of out of your needs, what your needs are in a relationship, and communicate them, because the other person should know what your needs are. They should know what kind of a person you are if you're really building something that will last for years. So you want to make sure of these things so you can build that foundation. And to you guys who are single right now, well, I gave that manifestation tip, but also I want you to really feel that love that you deserve, especially if you have been through toxic relationships before, if you have been hurt before. Really try to heal that hurt within you so that you don't take it out on the new person, because if you manifest this new person into your life, you don't want to be pushing them away, and you don't want to be sort of pouring the old pain onto them, because that is not what they have done to you. But as a sensitive person, you might be doing that and you don't even realize. And that could be also the reason why your relationships have not worked out, if you have been passing that pain on to the new person. So please know that if there is somebody who you will manifest, and they will seem so amazing, they will seem so good, I want you to believe that they really are. But at the same time, you two need to be adults and take responsibility of your feelings. And also you need to be able to be happy just being you. You need to be happy without the other person as well. So these are important things to go through in your mind, and well, in the best way with the other person as well, because you don't want to be repeating mistakes from the past. And if you want to be creating that amazing love, you need to show your vulnerability, and the other person will do that same. I'm sure that they will do that same if you will open up first in that way. or the other way around. But anyway, you need to be able to be honest, but not draining the other person. So make sure that you have healed from the past first, and just before you start something new, so you are fully ready for that new person. So that is also one love advice tip, coaching tip that I'm giving here. Because only you know the things that have hurt you. Only you know about those things that happened to you. Only you know that truth. Nobody can see that. But just have that faith, that if you connect with someone, that they really care about you. They are there, they are doing their best, and they could be the possible soulmate or twin flame. They could be the love of your life for the rest of your life. But you have to do the work. You have to heal, you have to communicate, you have to be honest, you have to feel your feelings, you have to see the other person, you have to see their flaws, you have to embrace your own flaws, your own fears from the past, all of your feelings, all of the other person's feelings. That is part of the growing part, to be growing together. And no relationship is easy. Building a family is not always easy, and that is life. But try to take everything just as a positive lesson, and to be able to grow as a person, to be able to grow, to be that amazing partner for your amazing partner. And once again, I want to tell you that if you're feeling lonely right now, if you're single right now, and you're buying love readings from psychics and you're dreaming about that special person, please know that they are real and you're able to meet them any day. You're able to connect with them any day. But you just have to open up to the energy first. You have to affirm it. You have to set out the intention that you're worthy of that, because it's not going to come unless you really send out that request out to the universe. And also you should be, of course, vibrating on that same level as that person that you want. I also believe that things have been written in the stars before we were born, but at the same time, there are things that are in control of a human mind. So sometimes things are not going as we would think, because we also have our personal power to affect things. We also have that personal power to manifest. We are always manifesting things, no matter if we see it or not, but we are manifesting all the time. So you want to be vibrating on that same level as your dream person. You want to be having those feelings, those tendencies of that person. What do they love to do? What kind of person are they? You want to be expressing yourself in that same way. So that will also help to call in that person. So, okay, well, I think I've said the most important things that I was called to say today. And once again, thank you for watching my video, and may this serve you and help you with your love life. And I would love to have your comments or questions anytime. And should you want to work with me to improve your love life, or if you need guidance with anything else, I'm here for you guys. I hope you know that. And you can always contact me or book me for a coaching call. And don't forget that I also have the monthly coaching that is going to transform your life completely if you accept it. So I'm wishing you lots of love and light. Love you guys.